we who are here tonight, your families, your friends, we ask for God's blessing upon you. Let us rejoice that Lindsay and Zachary will join in marriage in the presence of God and of their loved ones.
So it's a funny story, but we actually met as children, and like 3 years old, Zach was probably 5 or 6, and our families were friends. And then life just kind of took us in different directions. And when I went to college, I was a sweetheart in his fraternity. So we wound up kind of reconnecting at a party, and that was just it. 2 weeks later, we were together, and it was just done.
Lindsay, I vow to love you each and every day and to only grow further in love with you from this day forward. I vow to strive to make you happy. I will aim for the maximum amount of Lindsay smiles and laughs as your face will allow. I vow to appreciate all that you do for me, and to show you my appreciation, I will cook dinner for you at minimum once in a blue moon. I vow to explore all that life has to offer with you by my side. May it be an adventure with you, with dull moments few and far in between. I vow that I will always be on your team, but of course, you will always be the MVP in my mind. I vow to make our dreams come true, and will never stop dreaming with you by my side.
Once upon a time, back in 2010, I met a fellow SDT named Lindsay. We became quite the duo back then. Not too long after, as I was doing my laundry in Creswell Hall, I got a text from Lindsay that read, "Coming to meet you, and that's all." Moments later, she ran into a dryer and she shouted with glee, "Guess who went home with Zach Hoffman last night?" Oh yeah, girl, that was me.
Lindsay, I'm very excited to start this journey together. I know we're gonna have a great life. We're gonna make many great friends, spend good times with our family and each other. I'm excited to see what life brings for the both of us. I couldn't ask for a better person to be married today. You're perfect in so many ways, and I love you. I'll always love you, and thanks for marrying me today.
Friends, this is a fairy tale wedding, right? This is a story. Who meets their future bride when they are 4 years old, right? You're supposed to be making mud or those little necklaces with noodles on them, right? And yet somehow the two of you pair up.
I just really feel like we're supposed to be together. Sorry, I'm very emotional, but our story is sweet, but he's just the most perfect guy that I could ever ask for. Zach, I can't believe it's been 7.5 years. It feels like forever, and it feels like no time at all. It's really hard to imagine life without you by my side. And I'm so glad I'm never going to have to experience that. I'll never forget the morning you dropped me off in my dorm room and took me all the way up to the 8th floor. You picked me up and you spun me around, and you made my whole world turn around. And things haven't stopped spinning since, but we've always been stable. I promise to always be open to whatever adventure life throws our way, whether that's moving to a city that neither of us have ever been to before, or filling up our maps with pins of new countries that we'll journey to together. I promise to always keep our candy basket full, to keep the sweetness in our house, but also in our marriage. I promise to stay in bed with you as long as we possibly can, because that's our favorite thing to do in the world, and Wayne too, but also because just being with you is my favorite thing to do in the entire world. I promise to always love you and support you in work, in life, and even in video games. Your happiness is my happiness, and I'll always have your back. And I promise to be your anchor, to be the person who's there for you even when it feels like your whole world is spinning. You spun me around 7 years ago, and my world hasn't stopped spinning since. But I know all that matters is that we're standing here together, and we'll be together for the rest of our lives. I love you.
I didn't say you could do that, but okay. It's my happy privilege, not as your rabbi, but as a family friend for a quarter century. I declare you now husband and wife. This is the very last time he'll ever put his foot down. Right there, big guy. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. Show some love for Zach and Lindsay.
But finally, we're here. The I do's have been said. My best friend and her fiance, they have officially been wed. And Lindsay, I love you so much. You're my best friend for life. Now everyone raise another glass for our brand new husband.